Let us come to our comfortable position, either seated on a chair or on the floor, ensuring you're warm enough or you're cold enough. Just making yourself comfortable. Coming back to yourself. Telling yourself mentally, this is the time for me now. This is the time for myself. Ensure my neck, back and head are in alignment and I am not slouching. I also practice another technique in our tradition to help the mind come to itself. Gently opening my eyes and bringing the upper lids to touch the lower, not fully closed. I gently open the eyes and I bring the upper lids to touch the lower. One can practice this before sitting for meditation. The eyes should not be fully shut. One can leave a slight gap between the upper and lower. As I come to myself in this moment, I start with observing my breathing. It is an involuntary process. We take it for granted. Breath is life. Prana, keeping the functions of the body going. Involuntary function means breathing is given. As you breathe in, sensing the cool air enter, feeling the sense of touch. Bring in the attitude of gratitude for even the breath entering and exiting without your will. Who who is controlling the entry and exit of the air? I am simply observing the sense of touch as the relatively cool air enters and exits. Who is controlling this flow of air? That is where, while observing my breath, I recognize Ishvara. Ishvara as biological order. The order of breathing, prana, is nothing but Ishvara for us. All the involuntary processes taking place within this body and all other bodies is Ishvara in the form of biological order. As I see now, doing a body scan of my body, sitting peacefully, alive, breathing statue, I visualize myself and as I scan and relax the full body, I bring in this attitude of gratitude for this marvelous machine that has been given to me. So many processes taking place in one moment to keep this machine functioning. The heartbeat, the breath in and out, the circulation, the digestion, evacuation, all involuntary processes governed by Ishvara in the form of biological order. I am full of gratitude to this Ishvara who is with me, in the form of biology. This machine of the human body is given. I did not will it into existence. It is given. when something is given, it always implies a giver. I thank this giver, this universal intelligence, that has put together this magnificent machine of the human body. I am grateful for all the functions taking place to keep me alive and breathing. It is pure grace of Ishvara that I am sitting here in this moment. I am grateful for what I have been given. So many orders and processes taking place, not just in my body. I extend now to see other bodies are also not different from mine. Where is separation even on the physical level? The same activities that happen in my form are happening in every other single human form. I am always connected with others. Whether we like it or not, it is a fact. We are all connected. Physically, in the form of biological, chemical, physical, physiological orders. Our psychology also connects us. One Ishvara in the form of psychological order pervades each and every mind in this universe. What I think impacts others. My psychology thoughts have a power I may not be aware of. My psychology is Ishvara's order. The anxieties, fears, jealousy, sadness, all of these emotions I wish not to have are also within the psychological order that is Ishvara. He pervades my fears. He pervades my anxieties. Ishvaras in and through every emotion that arises in the mind. There is nothing wrong with emotion. I see Ishvara in my psychology. I cannot be different given my background, given the experiences I have had. I cannot think differently. This is how my mind is. I Ishvarize my thoughts. I see the order in my own psychology. I accept my mind as it is in this moment. I accept my mind however it is, whatever it thinks. I don't resist in this moment. Ishvara in the form of psychological order is a fact. Fact means what is a fact. I Ishvarize my emotions, accept what I am in this moment. I don't resist Ishvara. I recognize more and more that others are also in order. How they behave, how they think. The same order, psychological order, that is Ishvara. I see now it pervades others' minds and thinking also. I accept others, give them the freedom to be whoever and whatever they are. I don't resist Ishvara in others. The moment I resist, there is frustration, irritation, rejection, all emotions I don't enjoy having. We have to see this again and again. the less I resist others, the happier I am. The less I resist Ishvara in others, the calmer and more peaceful I am. Repeat to yourself, they cannot be different. This is the way they are. I'm connected to others in the form of psychological order. And in the same way, I see I'm connected to the total psychological order. The total psychological order, Ishvara, pervades every mind, every thought, every emotion. I am not separate from Ishvara, even mentally. Ishvara is always present. I am grateful. As an individual, I see more and more I cannot be alienated, isolated. Where is Ishvara not? The individual is always related to the total. This relationship can never change. It is the one changeless relationship in this world. The individual is always related to the total. I am grateful. Ishvara pervades this world in all the orders, even in non-human forms. The animals, insects, birds, various species we see. Ishvara is there. All knowledge, all intelligence is this universe. There is nothing random here. It is pure knowledge. the sun given, the order of light and heat given, the moon given, that the moon controls the tides on this earth given, that the same moon affects the way I think sometimes given. Trees, plant life, what amazing variety of names and forms, all given. I bow to that giver, the conscious being on the macro level, the sattva guna in the material cause, consciousness manifesting, Ishvara in the form of the whole universe. I am grateful for all that is given. I change my focus from what I lack to all that has been given to me. As I breathe the oxygen in, as the body converts it to carbon dioxide, I thank Ishvara in the form of the trees that convert this carbon dioxide to oxygen again. What a beautiful order, Ishvara for us. I am grateful to the giver. I recognize the giver in everything I see, hear, smell, touch, and feel. I recognize this one giver. And I bow to this giver. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You can chant mentally. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I bow this ahankara, I bow this ahankara to that universal truth, intelligence that has given so much to me. Every moment is a blessing. Every moment is pure grace of Ishvara. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I resolve my individuality in the whole, the order that is Ishvara. I don't resist the orders that pervade the universe. Today, make it a practice as you enter into this day to feel gratitude for everything that has been given. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And whenever you are ready, you can slowly come back to this waking state. Bringing with you this feeling of gratitude, of gratefulness for all that has been given.